Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we are going to take a look at the numerology and the energy for the collective and for each personal life path number for the month of December 2021. So happy holidays and happy December. As always, with these monthly readings, I'm going to go over the numerology and energy for the collective first, which we are all a part of. So yes, it's relevant. And then I'll dive into your specific life path number for December. It all ties in together, so I highly suggest listening to it all. This, of course, is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading to look at your own personal energies, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. Also, 2022 forecasts are now up for each life path number. So if you haven't checked yours out yet, go ahead and check that out. And this is a great time to get your own personal year ahead forecast for 2022. If you haven't done that yet, just book some time with me. My information is in the description box below, and you can take a look at your own personal numerology and what the year ahead could hold for you. Okay, so now on with the show. So y'all, I am so excited for the energy of this month. When I was looking at the numbers, when I was looking at the energy, I was just blown away. December is going to be, or has the potential to be, one of the most beautiful months and energies that we've seen in a really long time. This is going to be 17-8 energy, which in tarot is represented by the star card. So this is a time for great big wishes coming true. This is such cosmic, supportive, just incredibly loving, beautiful, just great energy. So this energy represents tremendous good fortune, whatever fortune means for you. So rewards of all kinds could come in at this time. Travel could be coming in really strongly for you. Assistance from others in ways that we never would have expected, but has the potential to bring about incredible big new opportunities. Financial resources could be really strong at this time. Personal financial gain. This is a time to ask for that assistance that you need, or that you've been like having, that you want to pursue something, but maybe somebody holds the key to help you enter across the threshold for whatever that is. This is going to be the time to ask for that assistance from those people that you would maybe not normally ask for that assistance from, and be open to receiving it from the most unexpected places. Under this energy, we are the star of the show. Individually, we are the star of the show. And so big dreams can come true under this energy. So make those big wishes and expect that they will find you. There is no need to control the how, just trust. This energy brings about renewed hope and passion, which we all could use an extra dose of, I think, globally. Money, gifts, advancements, and promotions all seem to sort of fall from the heavens that are under this influence. This is just incredibly beautiful energy. If you've had medical ailments, you may see those improve, or you may see new solutions surface that can assist you. And positive attitudes and buoyant hopes can be greatly rewarded at this time. And so I always talk about being very aware of the thoughts that you choose to take action upon, because we can't control the thought that comes in, but we can absolutely control the thought that we choose to believe and that we choose to take action upon. That thought creates the action, creates the manifestation, and creates the reality. So again, be very mindful of those thoughts, and to choose a positive thought over a negative one is not toxic positivity. We're not talking about emotions here and controlling or suppressing emotions. We're talking about controlling the thought that you choose to take action upon, which is you have the power to do, and that is incredibly empowering. And that thought, that action will contribute greatly to your experience. So choose wisely. Under this 17 8 energy, intuitiveness, creativeness, and psychic powers can be even more pronounced now. So you may notice increased mental vitality as well, and that solutions to problems seem to sort of come from out of nowhere. So this energy brings with it hope and faith in the future, and incredible courage to face any difficulties and to overcome any obstacle. This is big, big cosmic supportive energy. Compassion for others, kindness, the desire for peace and love among all is at the core of this energy, and tapping into it allows for a much deeper understanding of the essence of life, an understanding that surpasses that of the 3D reality. Your spiritual love will invigorate your physical reality now. This may all sound too good to be true or more fluff than realism, but know that this beautiful, incredibly supportive, abundant energy is quite literally flowing around us all throughout this month. And as always, it's what we choose to do with it that makes all of the difference in our own personal experience. So will you believe in the magic this month that's showing up for us, or won't you? You get to decide. Stubbornness, doubts, pessimism, cynicism will sort of dim the light so much that it will be difficult to see the promise or the light within the world. So too much pride will have you stop short of asking someone for that assistance that could quite literally change your entire world. Or too much judgment and ego could keep you from opening those doors of opportunity for another that would have brought so much more light into the world. We are all the stars of this show, and the sky looks so much more beautiful when all of the stars are out and shining their brightest without the need for competition or the need to dim somebody else's light. We are all capable of bringing the light. So this December, let's do just that, and let's be open to receiving all of the infinite blessings that are incoming under this abundant, incredibly beautiful 17-8 energy. We couldn't have asked for a more promising, fortunate energy to close out 2021 with. Embrace it with everything that you have and expect only the most beautiful, positive, abundant blessings to find you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your personal life path number for December 2021. Life path 22-4. So I pulled an animal spirit card for you all, and you have the beautiful whale spirit coming in. And whale energy is saying to you, trust the great mystery. And so really, I think you're going to have some opportunities this month to really lean into the flow, not the force. Don't try to force anything. When you see yourself forcing something, that is your cue to understand that if you have to force to obtain it or to keep it, that is going to be the energy that you continue to have to sustain with whatever that is. So do you really want that, right? Like, is that truly sustainable? So really, when it comes to anything that sort of comes up for you this month, just remind yourself of whale spirit and remind yourself to go with the flow and to release the need to control. There's going to be things that are within your control. And those are the things that will, again, just sort of naturally show up for you. You'll know your part, you'll know what you need to do, or you'll at least be able to figure it out quite easily. There's sort of a more organic energy with it. Those things that you feel like you have to fight for or struggle to obtain or really force, those are not your things. Those are the things that it's going to be a struggle to maintain. And so do you really want to devote your energy to that? So go with the flow as much as possible and trust the great mystery. Trust the universe. Trust your higher consciousness, your higher power, whatever you subscribe to do their part in this co-creation process. Okay, so when I look at the energies of December for you all, we start the month off with something very, very practical, traditional, very physical coming in for you all that has to do with money, resources, material goods, There's something here around you potentially being a teacher of sorts, like you teaching somebody about something to do with finances or how to work with their finances, or teaching them about maybe like cryptocurrency or something like that, something different, right? Or maybe there's something that you're an expert at in the physical that you're actually helping. Maybe you're a financial advisor. And so this is coming in where people are going to be coming to you looking for your expertise. When it comes to something around the physical, money, again, resources, selling a house, buying a house, the physical body, something like that. This could also be you learning something from somebody else about those things that will help you on your journey. And so again, we talked about in the intro about how important it's going to be to really pay attention to the people who come into your awareness this month, who come into your experience, whether that's in the physical, whether that's energetically, whether it's someone you see on TV and you really connect with that person and they say something that really resonates for you. Again, that's a message. You can take that, you can work with it through your dreams. Just pay attention to the people who come in for you at this time. The people, the animals, whatever. Anything can be a teacher at this point. So, and I feel like, again, it's something that's helping you to move towards some kind of like financial independence, independence from a physical situation, whatever comes in. But there's definitely something around tradition here. This can also be about somebody getting married and the two of you are like a power couple, and there's just a tremendous amount of either capability of becoming like very incredibly wealthy, or like when you pool your resources, there's a tremendous amount of wealth here that's coming in really strongly. So that feels very specific. So whoever that's for. But so marriage may be coming in for some of you around this first week, proposals, something very physical and something that feels very traditional as well, but that has the opportunity to enhance either someone in the party's physical situation or everybody in the party's physical situation. So they seem tied. Hopefully that makes sense. But definitely a lot coming in around the physical. So physical body, physical resources, and something very traditional tied to that, whatever that may be. And so again, it could just be like you teaching somebody else about that, or them teaching you about how to better manage your resources or whatever. It just depends. Second week, this is interesting too, because it's like almost like the teacher comes in, or the situation, the experience comes in around that first week. And then the second week, there's this like shift in the energy as far as like the tables turning. So like this would be like similar to the Wheel of Fortune card in tarot, where it's like there's a shift in the energy, and it's kind of like if something has been a struggle, then you kind of see the shift to something, that struggle being alleviated through your actions, through this other person. Again, perhaps you're asking for assistance in some way from someone who has the authority or the sort of quote unquote power to make things happen, and they actually help you out and make things happen. Or maybe you're that person for somebody else. But I just see this energy of like the tables shifting. And so it's like, again, if you felt like you've been in quicksand, you're now being heaved out of it by somebody helping you out of it. This is definitely like not independent energy. Like this is you getting help from others to do this, whatever this is. And so again, it can be energetically, it can be physical, but it's the tables turning. So I would expect that there's probably some kind of just going to be some kind of shift in the energy where you start to see some momentum where there wasn't any, or you start to see an increase in finances if there's been a struggle there. This can also be referring to the cyclical nature of things, how everything works in a cycle. And so depending on what cycle you're in at this moment, you might be stepping into the next cycle. And so it could be something coming to completion and then something starting. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't always have to be about like money or the situation going to something better or whatever. It's just kind of like that reminder that everything in life is a cycle, right? Like we all go through certain phases and cycles. And so basically the energy here is that it's the cycle is shifting to the next chapter. You see what I'm saying? So there's definitely some kind of shift here coming in for you all. And it feels very supportive. So again, pay attention to the people who are coming into your experience this month. I think they're going to play a very important role in your journey, and that journey does not end in December 31st. These people, I think, will be significant for you for a while. Okay, and then we move into the third week and seeing something here, this is around relationships. So something coming in that's like an abrupt change, abrupt communication, abrupt redirection. This could be like, I don't know, I just got this image of like somebody meeting somebody and then like a week later going to Las Vegas and getting married quickly. You know what I mean? Something like that kind of energy. It's like you like meet this person and then something transpires and some kind of action takes place from that that's really abrupt and sort of out of the blue for you and just out of character. It sort of goes against the status quo, but it's actually okay. Like it's like this energy that's like might feel really chaotic in the moment, but looking back on it, it's going to make a really good story. But it feels good. It feels good. It's kind of like you are supported to sort of take that risk. It also could be like someone from your past coming in and saying something or doing something. Again, those lines of communication are going to be wide open this month. So it could be like somebody coming in from your past and saying and doing something that really helps to mend that relationship. Or it could be you taking the initiative to mend a relationship. But relationships are coming in really, really strongly in some kind of like abrupt action around those relationships. And, it's up to you what kind of energy you choose to participate in. So if it's more aggressive action, obviously you have to choose to take that aggressive action. But this feels like there is definitely something quick coming in, something abrupt coming in, some kind of communication, clarity, whatnot around relationships around this third week. And of course, it's up to you what action you take around that. This could also, let me just mention this too, because this could also be somebody abruptly leaving a relationship, like leaving your relationship, that's sort of unexpected. But I would also say, if it's being eclipsed out, because we have that eclipse happening on December 4th, the new moon eclipse, solar eclipse in Sagittarius, if it's something being eclipsed out of your life right now, let it go. This is the universe assisting you in releasing whatever this is, even if you didn't know it needed to be released. If it is actively choosing to leave your experience, let it go. Let it leave. Let it fall away. Work through the emotions that come up for you around it, but do not try to force it to stay. Let it go without, any kind of aggression or animosity or resentment. Let it go. It needs to go. This fourth week, this is interesting too, because I'm also getting like some kind of big idea coming back in for you that is from the past. Again, some kind of, inspiration, idea. Just kind of, I'm just getting like, or the sense of like motivation. So maybe something that, again, it could be communication, but something that maybe fell by the wayside that now you're picking back up from the past. And now you have sort of the wisdom and the resources that you need to be able to actually take action on this. So, and this could be coming in from somebody, but it's good energy. Like it's not taking you to a place that's sort of going backwards. It's like the timing was not right when it came up in the past, and now it's coming up again, and it's actually something you can work with now. So you are definitely being encouraged to, build on whatever this is. The time is right now. The timing is right now. It's kind of like before it wasn't. The idea came in to kind of put you on alert and be like, hey, this is something that you're going to be working with, but not yet. And then it fell away, and this could have been like it fell away years ago. And now all of a sudden it's coming in really strong. And now it's like you have what you need. You are energetically and emotionally and physically capable now of actually doing something with whatever this is. And so it's resurfacing. So again, it's what you do with it, but beautiful, beautiful energy. So I hope this was helpful, 22s. Thank you all so much for listening. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.